Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Siralim Ultimate, where we're gonna continue on. Ooh yeah, that's a nice bonus. We're gonna continue on with some regular realms. At the end of last episode, said I would look through to see if there were other creatures from god shops that we needed to buy. I didn't go through the entire list, but I did discover, I think, a couple that I'm missing. But before we get into that, we are gonna have to go back to the Arachnid Nest to take down the Lost Construct. And hopefully we get some good stuff out of this. So, I guess should briefly recap last episode, where again we mostly just did what we've been doing, but I started on another sort of objective in this game, right? One of the long-running objectives in this game. There are a few different things. Obviously, the longest running objective will be getting all the achievements, but on the way to that there are other goals, like, you know, getting all the cards. Maybe you want to get all of the anointments. I don't know if I'll do that. All the cards definitely I'll get. But yeah, stuff like that. But one of those things is unlocking all the creatures. Now, most of the ones that we haven't unlocked are god spawn creatures, which we'll get them later on once I'm done getting the achievements for the other missions, you know, assassinations, forge missions, experiment missions. Once that's done, then I can move on to other stuff. Is this like infested by lepers? Oh yeah, I guess it is. That's a bad bonus, but that's okay. So, where was I? I've completely lost my train of thought, but I was talking about oh yeah, okay, so the god spawn creatures, we'll keep that on the back burner for a while. Top of the timeline is fine. But there are other creatures in god shops that we haven't seen yet. So there are a few different ways that you can unlock creatures. You can find them in specialty shops, like the Riddle Dwarves, like the what's it called? The Arena shop. You can find them in the guild shops, and the other final source is you can find them in god shops. Now, a lot of them I haven't needed to buy, specifically because when you fight the various masters, they will have 6 creatures in their party, and often there are races of creatures where they only have 6 creatures in their party, right? And then you've discovered all 6 of them by fighting the master, and then you don't really need to do anything else if your only goal is to have them in your bestiary. But if there is a race of creatures with more than 6, then you're gonna have to find the missing creatures from other sources. And, ooh, this would be nice if I blighted them. I can blight them manually. So I've bought all of the creatures that you can get from the guilds, and some of the creatures from the god shops, but not all of them. And now my goal is I've got to figure out how to track how to track down the ones that I'm missing. And it's one thing I could do is buy literally every single creature in literally every single god shop, but then I'd be wasting some tokens, because there would be creatures that I don't need to summon, and if I already have them in my bestiary, you know, that's kind of a bit of a waste. So the other thing that you can do is go through each of the different. Man, we're having awful luck. We had I guess not awful luck. We had 50, then 15, then another 50, then another 15. But we could have had much better luck than this with the bonuses we're getting from that false god. But anyway, the route that I've chosen is I'm gonna go through the list of creatures and just see which ones I'm missing, and then only buy those. Okay, a decent collection of bonuses. It still could have been a little bit better though. So the benefit to this approach is I will only spend emblems on the creatures that I need, and any leftover emblems can be spent on things like the eventual material for the God Spawn projects, on, you know, any remaining spells that we might need to buy, and we can even spend keys on emblems. We can spend emblems on keys for the Gate of the Gods. Ooh, already have 5. Alright, that's fine. The downside is that it'll take a bit more time and a bit more deliberate effort. You know, you gotta look specifically and see for each individual race. Now, there are a couple that I discovered. There might be a couple that we will discover additionally as we go through, but I'll do it like this. Because it would take a long time to look through the entire list, and I don't need to look through it in one go. So we'll do it like this. So there are a couple angels that I need to buy from Siralim's shop, and I think there's one basilisk that I need to buy from Vulcanar's shop. So that's what we'll do. We'll once we're done with this realm, God, man, where are these guys? We need to summon this false god. Okay, once we're done with... There you are. Once we're done with this false god, we'll we will... What will we do? We will continue on and go to the... As Your Dream, I think that's what Siralim's realm is called, and then Great Pandemonium, which I believe is what Vulcanar's realm is called. And then we might do random realms, or I might look a little bit more through my list, try to find a few more creatures that I'm missing. We're not missing that many, I think. It's in the single digits, but finding them is going to be a bit of a hunt. And of course there's always the possibility that there's some rare creature similar to the Mogwai, you know, or the Tunukruk, or the Purghast, you know, nether portal specific creatures. If I'm missing any of those, then, you know, the card list isn't gonna help me. Where's this? Where are you, man? Where? I've been in this entire realm. Where is there a creature that I haven't killed? How did I miss you, man? Oh, are you one of the, No, you're not. I was gonna say, are you one of the, extra nemesis creatures that got spawned? Maybe? I guess all of the extra nemesis creatures would also, I guess, conform to the, realm restriction that they're all, lepers. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I was thinking that maybe I'll find the candle, maybe I'll do some farming. Alright, let's fight this dude. Yeah, he's having a bad time. So what we do is we start off with Greater Dispel. We follow up with I mean, listen, if he's having that hard of a time, do we even worry about him at all? I'm gonna say no. So we made him immune to something. So I think we made him immune to spell damage is what we did. So I think he's vulnerable to attack damage and now he's attacking himself. He's vulnerable to attack damage and indirect damage. Wonderful. Alright. Well, I mean, might as well just do a bit more of this. And we just start punching this dude now. I think we're strong enough. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not going to do any damage. Excuse me? Why did that one body part come back to life? That's a bunch of nonsense. Alright. Made a bit more annoying by the fact that we didn't have spell damage, but in the end it's fine. We do get nothing in either of those chests, that's okay. We do get an anointment. I'll see if we can get some nice bomb synergy anointments. That would be fun. That could be fun. This could be fun. Let's get I mean, let's at least take a look at the other achievements. Your creatures take less damage for each time they've cast Rune of Lua. That's very specific. Rune spells, Explosive Arrow, Rune of Core, Thorns. Man, let's just get the Extrusion. Sounds like a good one. And we get some Heaping Treasure. Any interesting loot? Well, a trait on this Netherstone. And another 7k reputation. Let's take a look at that Netherstone that we just got. Oh. It was 200 something, right? Yeah. That could be. I never really use the cascading property, so I'm not too excited about that. Where's the exit? It's all the way there. So what I'll do is I'll summon some candle enemies and I'll kill them as I'm walking to the exit. Leaving alone the Cloth Abomination for now. Let's go with Ritual A-Bomb. And then however many we can kill is good. Because it's a nice quick realm in terms of combat. And if we can get a card, then we'll be happy. Alright. Yeah. I'm actually recording this in the morning. I was supposed to be working right now, but like working from home right now, and at like about an hour before I was supposed to start, I found out that I in fact have the day off. So that's nice. Get to relax for a bit. I figured I'll record an episode, then I'll do breakfast. I do kind of have to work out today, but my normal plan was going to be to work out after I'm done with work. So I think I'll stick with what my original schedule would have been. I'll just do breakfast, and then I'll you know, do other stuff, and then I'll work out at my normal time. I don't want to mess around with my schedule too much. I'll just kill this one last person, and then we'll... I've already walked pretty far away from the exit, so I might as well kill this guy as well. That's just sunk cost fallacy at play there, but you know what? What if we'd gotten the card? What if we'd gotten the card from that guy? I would have looked like a genius. But we didn't, and now I just look sad and foolish. Alright, let's go home. Let's set up a new bounty. We're still gonna stick with this just because I love these stats so much. Dodge chance is the only one I don't really like, because there are builds where it depends on enemies hitting you. Like if I get hit, and then if your dodge chance is too high, it messes stuff like this up, and I don't know if there's any way to disable this. But, I mean, I guess the workaround is then if you get the stat up too high, you just simply don't use those builds, right? Like, it's my own choice that I'm choosing to do this. I guess you've got to do all of them to level 50, and then that's a small dodge chance. Beyond that, I'm choosing to do this for the indirect damage, so that's a trade-off that I'm making, which is totally fair. It's not like it's a flaw with the game or anything. Just something to consider is that certain builds could potentially be hurt if you're dodging too much, as weird as that sounds. Now let's just set a new bounty with Mr. LC, the Lost Construct, and now I think we're gonna head on to Siralim's realm. Before we head on to Siralim's realm, let me take a look at the card list again. So, how far through this list did I go? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Devil, Diabolic Horde, and Jinn, just to see if all of these are accounted for, alright? In our bestiary. How many devils are there? 1, 2, 3... 8 devils, alright. How many Diabolic Horde do we have? Do we have all 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, we do. How many Jinn do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we've got Doom Fortress. And how many Doom Guard do we have? 1. I'm hang on. Getting too many of these. So Diabolic Horde, Devil seems fine. I had already checked Demigod, I'm pretty sure. Jinn is also fine with 8. Doom Fortress is 7. Doom Guard is 7. Dragon is 9. Dryad is 9. Okay, let's read through all of this page first. Right, let's... First, let me double check Demigod as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. Right. Then let's take a look at dragon. I think we might be missing a dragon. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dragons. Remember that. 8 dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dryads. Alright. Let's go back to our card list. Ah, see, there are 9 dragons. So where is the missing dragon? Where is the missing? Where are you? I'm gonna have to open this. I'm gonna have to open this. Dragon. What am I missing? It's. Okay. Wait a second. Sorcery Guild? Is there something that I'm missing from the Sorcery Guild? Fortune Dragon and Aqueous Dragon. So let me take another look at my bestiary. What dragon am I missing? Okay. Starting from the top, alright? Dragon Guardian, Dragon Queen, Dragon Revenant, Dragon Scout, Dragon Sentinel, Soldier, Dragon Spirit I'm missing. From the Sorcery Guild. Hang on. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah, I just never bought it. I stopped one short. Hang on a second. I just never bought it, and I guess I never bought the sorcery spells either. Huh? That's on me. Just checking with everything else. Yeah, so I'll buy that dragon, and I'll buy the. We don't need to buy either of these. Yeah, so I'll buy. Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and do that. Good to know. Good to know. So I'll buy this, and I'm just gonna buy all these spells. You know, even if we don't need them. We have them now. There we go. And now this should have put that in our bestiary. Yes, there we go. Another creature down. And yeah, now we continue with the rest of this episode. It's gone a bit slow, but we're getting some important things done. We're figuring out where the gaps are, because there are very few gaps left, and we're filling them out. It's gonna take a bit of an investigation to find them. See, that's one of the creatures we wouldn't have found by just, you know, spraying and praying at the god shops, just spending tokens, spending emblems willy-nilly, because we'd have had to go back to one of our guilds, and I was already under the impression that we'd bought everything from the guilds, so yeah, would have completely missed that. Right, so we gotta go to the Azure Dream. Now I gotta see which angels am I missing, because I'm missing 2 angels. Where are the angels? Doomblight, Firemoon, Icewind, Imperial, Thundermoon. Alright. Let's see if my working memory is good enough for me to just look at this and see which ones I'm missing. Angel Soul Slayer, I think, feels new, and Aegis Angel feels new. And the other ones I recognize. So let's see if I indeed have a sharp enough mind. Have 2 things been added to our bestiary? let's check. Indeed, 2 new things have been added. Ooh, that's wonderful. And, you know, since we're here, let's complete this realm. Because we've got a nice bonus as well. Excuse me, why are you... Less damage taken, extra defense? Should they be this powerful? There we go. Jeez. Less critical chance. I don't know if that's... Anyway, let's make our donation. Let's see. These guys are going down quicker. Okay, so hopefully the rest of these enemies are going to be fine as well. Protected. Alright, looks like we're fine. Those creatures must have just had some synergy that was making them harder to damage. Let's take down this corrupted obelisk. Okay, sounds good. All right. Lovely. Why? Why did it have to be salamanders? I guess they weren't that bad, but that's still annoying. What? I didn't even realize there was somebody there that wanted to give us loot. But thank you. Already getting knowledge. It's nice to see knowledge drops in the loot again. I was missing them. It really does make the loot feel so much more substantial. I know eventually they'll stop. But for now, at least, we're unlocking new creatures and we're getting knowledge for them. And it feels pretty good. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Alright, nothing there. Bunch of nihilists. They believe in nothing. And you guys are also easy to take down. Okay. The cherubs do have that annoying resurrection stuff going on, but it's okay. We can deal with it. Manticores are also not much of a problem. This is a very relaxing realm to be in. I know I talk a lot of trash about it not being a great place to find loot, and I stand by that. But the aesthetics and the music are all very relaxing. So it's kind of grown on me. I'll admit. Alright, I'll summon one group of these guys. Why not? the hell are these quest items? We've been through most of the realm, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not seeing these alleged weapons and armor. Yeah, come on. There we go. These guys are relatively easier to take down than the first boss enemies that we found. Although being bosses, they are slightly, like mini bosses I guess, they are slightly more durable. But nowhere near as tanky as that first group. A piece of garbage to the left. And nothing to the right, that's okay. Where are these quest items, man? Like, what is actually going on? Did I just walk past them, or...? Surely I would not have done that. Maybe I did? Now I'm doubting myself. What are you? What are you? What are you? The Demigod Master, alright. I think there's no reason to not do this. Actually, I think let's be a bit more let's make sure that we properly take them down. We definitely have enough. There we go. Wonderful. It's our 7th win against you. Wonderful. There's a quest item. Alright. Grab that. There's a Pandemonium Shrine that gives a chest. Alright. It's not too bad. Get some more glory. Alright. Excuse me? Who's what do you... Oh, fuck. That's annoying. That's fucking annoying, man. Are you serious? I guess we actually got lucky, because, you know, the pit rates have some debuff-based traits, like they'll put debuffs on your team. I guess we actually got lucky that we avoided that for most of the realm. Ooh, the goblet is full. Hell yeah. Is there anything that I'm missing in this realm? Let's just take that. There's a material there that I would have left behind. There's nothing here. I think we just gotta head home. Trying to look at the map. There's another enemy down there, but I'm just gonna leave. To be honest. I'm just gonna go. Hand in the project. Hand in the goblet. I think there's still a warhog that we need. Yeah, the dire warhog. So we'll go ahead and get that one. Then we'll get the Goblet of Trials. me check something. We're still at 500 cards exactly. We haven't found any cards since we hit this milestone. Yikes. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll roll it. Like I said, I'll roll it 3 times. And if it doesn't give us what we want... Oh, it gave us what we want immediately. That's wonderful. That's what I like to see. And now we will continue on our merry way. No boss fights means we can go to the Great Pandemonium and obtain another creature that we're missing, which is one of the basilisks. Alright, so let's take a look at our bestiary. Where are the basilisks? Are all on this page. So crashing, dormant, ethereal, lurking, roaring, stomping. I think I can remember those. And then which one am I missing? Spitting. Let me just make sure, because I don't want to miss anything. So we do not have a spitting basilisk. There we go. And I guess I can go back my bestiary just to confirm for you that this is a new creature. There we go. F rank, new creature. Wonderful. Alright. How many has that put us at? So by my count, there are 28 God spawn creatures that we haven't summoned yet, or that we haven't seen yet. There's one that we summoned, and then there's one that we've seen, so that like 28 more remain. That would take us to 1197, so there are probably 4 creatures that I'm missing. So what I'll do is, again, after this episode is done, I'll go back, I'll use my list of cards as a reference, and I'll try and see where the remaining creatures are. We've already... Excuse me? Extra traits? Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, that's what's going on in this round. I had a feeling that things were being more annoying than they needed to be. And it was extra traits all along. Alright. Now that we know that there are extra traits, we can, you know, at least we know. If some bullshit happens, at least we're gonna know why. You know what, man? I don't want to deal with your bullshit. Just die and don't have your extra traits. I wish I could set up a macro to deal with extra traits, but unfortunately there's no... I haven't been able to find a way to set it up so that I can target an action based on whether the enemy has temporary traits. Is how I would do it. Oh. You rushed me. Sometimes enemies can come out of nowhere, and you can be very disoriented. If you weren't expecting to get into combat, and then suddenly this screen opens up. What are you? The Basilisk Master. See, I imagine we got our knowledge of the Basilisks just from fighting this guy, and this guy has 6 out of the 7. And that left 1 missing. One that we just got. That's fucking annoying. Maybe we should have used Entangling Roots, because it is pretty annoying having them sit through. Hang on. Get rid of those debuffs. I think we should be fine now, though. I think this is good enough. Indeed, 'twas good enough. I have no idea where that enemy came from. Was it summoned by the realm object, or did it just, like, teleport into us from somewhere? No clue. That's our 8th victory against the Basilisk Master. The Cloth Abomination has reached rank B, which is good. Which means it's closer to hitting rank A on its own. Very happy about that. This is a bunch of garbage. Okay. This is like one of those parties that is like genetically engineered to make me angry. It's got a... They have extra traits, and they have a really annoying nemesis property. Alright. Let's continue. There's no enemies left. Oh no. Okay, hang on. Let's get back to where we were. Excuse me. Let's interact with you. We get into this combat. That's fine. There we go. And I think we just gotta go. We just gotta go. Let me, you know what? Let's take, okay, we've already got dumplings accounted for. Let's take a look at Efreet. Do we have all 7? Let's take a look at Efreet and Ent. Do we have all 7 Efreet? Do we have all 9 Ent? Right, let's take a look at that. The bestiary. To the bestiary we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, we've got 7 Efreet. We don't have any Eft cards. That's gonna be something to look into. But let's... Or, yeah, we don't have any Eft cards at all. So where are the Ents? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Ents. I think there are 9, but we'll check. There are 9 Ents. There were 7 Efreet. Let's... we don't have any Eft. It's confusing because there are all these 3-letter things. Elf, Ent, Eft. But let me go into the unofficial bestiary to see just how many Efts there are. Here we go. Here we go, Eft. Bloody Eft, Eft Climber, Eft Elder, Eft Howler, Eft Scavenger, Stalker, Drifter. Hang on. No, sorry. Elf Drifter is a different thing. So, they're all from the Apocalypse God Shop. So, let me let me open this again, because we can't use our card list as a reference. I'm gonna have to actually look through this. Okay. Bloody Eft, yes. Eft Climber, yes. Eft Elder, yes. Eft Howler, yes. Eft Scavenger, Eft Stalker, and that is all of the Efts. Okay, good. That is them accounted for. That means we can go. We can start doing random rounds for the rest of this episode. So that's just what we'll do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find these off screen. There are just too many of these for anybody to like reasonably search it while also recording an episode. Like I'd be sitting here for probably an hour just looking through all this stuff. So we'll just go to a random realm, and we'll check with the god, you know, of the realm, just as a courtesy. Gonfurian, I'm pretty sure we've checked with you before. Yeah. Because we have all of the Doom fortresses unlocked, I'm pretty sure. And a decent set of realm properties, I'm pretty okay with that. Make our donation as well. How long have we been going? 47 minutes, alright. Really, we're gonna do this again? What is going on, man? So annoying, jeez. Right, we'll do this realm, then we'll do the nether boss, and then I think we'll call it good. And hopefully we find like a card or something. We've been making other kinds of progress. We're filling out our bestiary. It would be nice though, you know, just to have something. It would be nice to find this final nether realm. That would be nice. Lots of things would be nice. Alright. All right. And let's continue onwards. All right. There's a treasure golem as well. We'll deal with him in just a moment. Don't you dare try to leave. You know what? I'll do this. Oh, he's gonna try and run around the master that's standing over here. Well, I'm not gonna let him. I'm gonna instead corner him here. And I think we can just punch you to death. Wonderful. And we get nothing. That's okay. The Doom Fortress Master, I think we just do this. We just do more of this, I guess. And then we do that. And then you guys just die. Wonderful. That is our 7th victory against the Doom Fortress Master. Wonderful. You know what? I'll summon some ritual A-bombs. That's my nickname for these guys, the abominations. And we'll just kill them as we're going. We are in card week, so I should be doing at least a bit of this. And not completely just relying on only loot drops for getting cards. You know, seems like a sensible approach. And we're killing them pretty quickly, so there's that as well. All right. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was distracted by something on my phone. I know I should have just put it away. But yeah, no, I was looking up Siralim stuff, and then started looking up. Well, I started off looking up just, you know, through the bestiary, but then I got off on a bit of a tangent and just started looking at like random creature traits. All right. I'm not even sure what that what that Pandemonium Shrine did for us. Alright. Killed a lot of these dudes, but no card so far. Tragic. Alright. Alright. What? Was there somebody standing there? This is the second time this episode that I've walked in and I've gotten that message, and I've apparently either there was nobody there or I missed them entirely. There are some NPC graphics that are really small, like it just looks like a rat or like a chicken or something, and it'll give you the same dialogue as a regular NPC. So that might have been one of those. I hope the game isn't like bugging out and, you know, it's not spawning the NPCs properly. I'll have to go back and check. Remind myself that this happened at approximately the 53-minute mark. And it also happened during the Siralim realm, but I don't remember what the time was for that. Alright. Let's go on. Again, there's one person left. We're not going to worry too much about you. We're just going to head on back to the Arachnid Nest. Less stat gain. It's kind of makes for an annoying fight, to be honest. Confusion I can handle. Yeah, let's just stick with this. We lost 2% of the item bonus. we had, or it went from 356 to 354. But it ends up being okay, because it's gonna make for a less annoying fight, because we're gonna be able to scale properly. These guys, though, are being very hard to kill. So they are... well, we have less attack. Strong against nature, that shouldn't really help us. Shouldn't really help them against us. Another piece of garbage, don't really care about that. Where are all the cards? Give me some cards, man. Give me cards. Give me all of them. Give me all of them right now. Give me all 520 cards right now in a single drop. That's what I want. I'm joking. I don't know what I would do if the game did do that. Obviously, the game would have to glitch out very badly for something like that to happen. Okay, there's a Curse of Doom and Sorcery, and that's all that we have. No traits. I'm not really interested in spells. Why am I not that interested in spells? Well, because a lot of the spells aren't useful to begin with, and enemies have too many ways of shutting you down if you're trying to cast spells. There's another... I don't want nether stones, man. Give me cards. Where have all the cards gone? We hit 500 and now we're never gonna find another card again? That's harsh, game. That's harsh. Oof, oof. Oh, we did. Oh, they're healing. We didn't blight them. Ah, this is a bunch of malarkey. Okay, whatever. We can just do this, I guess. One of them's gonna resurrect and then just waste a bunch of our time. That's okay though. So let's get the rest of our debuffs on the enemy. I really don't want them healing in the fight. Nope. Dumpling. Wow, how are people this tough in this round? Jeez. All right. Where have we not gone? The answer is a whole lot of places. Okay. Now we just summoned a whole bunch of nemesis creatures. Getting good knowledge with the creatures that we just unlocked. That haunted golem is annoying. Anybody with scripted resurrections is always going to be annoying, just because it'll waste your time unless you have a way to deal with resurrections. Hey, that's exactly what I've been asking for. We found a card. Let's go. Jinn Evoker. Now we have a... Well, hey. More charges for our spell gems? That's a good thing. This might actually help some of our Gate of the Gods parties, now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, you're actually a mimic. Man, what? Oh, yeah, I should have buffed. Actually, fuck this. Let's just... Oh, no. Let's just time walk you to death. No! That's not how you do that. That's not how you do that. That's how you do that. Okay, still not done. What I'll do is I'll summon one group of these guys. Because I'm not confident in this being a good farming realm. You guys. Genius. Creatures are entirely useless to us now, but that's okay. Alright. Hang on, is there something down here? No, there isn't. Get some more loot out of you, that's fine. Alright, fine, we'll hit you guys. Yeah, they're kind of tanky like the rest of the creatures in this realm, so it'll maybe be tough to kill them. We'll see. Nothing here or there. Another Nemesis creature, alright. Okay. Grab that, and I'll summon some more people at the candle, because I think we may as well get a tiny bit more farming done as we make our way towards this boss. Yes, it's a little slow, but it's also our final realm. So you know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Found one card so far in this realm, which is, sorry, in this realm, but also in this episode. So, luckily we're not going to go 2 episodes in a row without finding any cards. That would have been very sad. We may or may not find one more, but that's okay. At least we're trying. At least we're doing our best. At least we're continuing to make all the other kinds of good game progress. Yeah, I'll go up and around. I'll hit some of these guys on the way to the nether boss. Alright. Very... Yeah, it's a lot slower than I'd like, but not as slow as it could be. It's okay. At least they're not resurrecting. That's the main thing. Yeah, alright, let's go ahead and do the boss. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, they're gonna cast a bunch of spells. Alright, let's just deal with it. Alright. Wonderful. That was annoying. Yeah, I mean, but that's what happens when you cast a spell that does random damage, like, or damage to a random enemy. Okay, now we just gotta wait here for about a minute. I'm gonna. A friend was messaging me earlier. Might as well reply to them. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you doing? How's your day coming along? See, look at how long. Look at how long I've been sitting here just waiting for those spells to get done. I guess it wasn't that long, and at least we got a second card out of it, out of the boss loot, no less. Was that? It wasn't. This definitely wasn't one of the creatures in the boss fight. I at least remember that much. So this is part of the boss loot. Okay. That's our second card from the episode. Are we gonna get a third one? We have one final chance of getting a card from the realm loot, perhaps. Hey, look at that! Oh, and just like that, my mood has completely turned around. A third card. Now we have more base defense. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna, after this episode, I'm gonna go make breakfast, and I'm gonna be in such a good mood. Alright. Alright. There are a few creatures left, but I'm not gonna go all the way out of my way to kill them. Actually, you know what? It's the final realm, so we might as well, for the small chance of getting a fourth card. That was a dramatic turnaround in our fortunes. After not getting any cards at all. Any cards at all in the previous episode. Now we're getting, now, I mean, we'll, I just completely forgot what I was going to say in the rest of that sentence. After not getting any cards at all in the last episode, now we're getting back to the rate of cards that we've come to expect from loot, is the gist of what I was trying to say. But like, I knew what I wanted to say, but I didn't, like, I just assumed that when the time came to continue the sentence, I would just magically turn that, you know, abstract idea into, you know, and like a series of English phrases that make sense. But when the time came, I just was drawing a complete blank, and then had to go back and be like, okay, what are we trying to say? How are we gonna say it? And then eventually I said it. And there. That's how it goes sometimes. So let's go back to the castle. And let's start wrapping up this episode. So what did we accomplish this episode? Mainly we went around looking for missing creatures. And not in the sense like a missing dog or a missing cat, but creatures that aren't in our bestiary yet, that we can add by just buying them from a shop. And we got a few of them last episode, notably this weirdo. Like the unlock method for this is even like, yeah, it's stranger than the King Dumpling, because at least the King Dumpling, it kind of makes sense. There's a whole like quest line almost, and you get them one by one, and the King Dumpling is the final one. This one is just like the weirdest thing. If you didn't watch last episode, I think in the title of the episode is like the weirdest secret in the game, because yeah, it's just like a random, seemingly random decoration that you have to place in your castle and then interact with it, and then the decoration will talk to you, and if you keep bothering it long enough, it'll oh, and apparently you can't get its trait material either. That's another strange thing about this creature. But we got that. We got a bunch of I think banshees, and this takes us to 1169 creatures. And by my count, I think I'm missing 4. We'll see. We will see. When I'm done with the episode, I will go back to looking through the list and finding the ones that are missing. But for now, let me just make sure. Yeah, we're still making progress on this. Let me also check. We're not quite ready to buy another relic. Okay. Good to know. But yeah, I think it's gonna be all. Oh yeah, let's also take a look at the cards that we found. 3 cards in a flurry right at the end. I think in back-to-back or almost back-to-back loot drops. One from the Nether Boss loot. Then there was nothing in the chests, but then in the realm loot that you get right after that, we found another card, and then we'd found another card in loot earlier in that realm as well. It just goes to show the Arachnid Nest is it's a pretty good hunting ground for us. But yeah, and also let's take a look at some of the recent achievements, just to wrap things up. We beat Vitya, we beat the Lost Construct for the 7th time. We've got to fight this guy 3 more times. And we beat a few masters as well. But yeah, I think with all of that said, I think that is going to be all for this one. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you're enjoying the the progress that we're making. Slowly but surely. We're getting more things done. But yes, that is going to be all for this one. I hope you'll join me for the next one as well, and until then, take care.